Hi, welcome to the first part of a three-part series on how to use Zoom with your learners. In this video, we will look at how to create an account and set up meetings. Next week, we will look at how to screen share and audio share things on your computer with your learner. In the following week, we will look at how to record messages and how to upload them to YouTube so that you can save them and send them to your learner for later. If you miss any of our videos and want to reference them later, all of the videos will be available at this link on November 4th. We will also send you an email with the following link, so no worries if you miss any of the webinars. The objectives for this video include creating an account, finding your personal meeting ID for instant meetings, scheduling a reoccurring meeting with your learner, sending a meeting link along with a password, as well as sending a Google Calendar invite with the link pasted in. In the first part, we will look at how to create a Zoom account. In your web browser, please type in zoom.us. Next, click sign up for free. You can see a button here, as well as in the top right corner. Then you'll be prompted to enter your birth date to confirm. Thank you for the happy belated birthday wishes. Afterwards, please type in your email address. Then click sign up. Zoom will send you a confirmation link to that email address. So please open up your email. Click in your inbox, and you will see that Zoom has sent you a link to activate your account. So we're going to click on Activate Account. They'll ask if you're signing up on behalf of a school. And here you can choose No. Then you'll have to type in your name, a password, and make sure that your password meets all of the four requirements here. And you have to type it in again to confirm. And then click Continue. Here they're asking you to invite your colleagues. You can skip this step for now. Excellent. Now you've finished creating your account. Now we'll look at two ways to send Zoom meeting links. The first way is to use a personal meeting ID for instant meetings. The second way is to schedule recurring meetings that happen again and again. This is the easiest way to schedule meetings with your learners because you won't have to do it multiple times. Back at the Zoom homepage, click on My Account. Now you'll see your profile here. You can make changes to your picture icon and even your name. Below that, you'll see Personal Meeting ID. In this section, you can see a link that you can use to send instant meetings. All you have to do is send this link to whomever you want to meet with, and then copy and paste this onto your web browser. And then click Open Zoom Meetings, and this will start your meeting. The benefit of this is that you can do an instant meeting. The disadvantage is that you might get Zoom bombed if too many people have this link. Someone might accidentally use this link while you're meeting with somebody else. And then you'll have unexpected visitors. Now let's look at how to schedule recurring meetings. Back at your Zoom page, click on Meetings on the left-hand navigation bar. Then click Schedule a Meeting. Here, you'll have an option to type in a name for your meeting. You can set the date and time, as well as duration. If you're using a free account, there is a 40-minute time limit if you're meeting with 3 or more participants. If you're meeting with less people, then there is no time limit. So if it is just you and your learner, that will only be 2 people. Then you're going to want to click Recurring Meeting. So if you're meeting with them weekly, you'll click on Weekly. Are you meeting just once a week, or are you meeting twice a week? If you're meeting twice a week, click on the 2 days that you're meeting with your learner. And then you can set an end date for this recurring meeting. So you can either do it after occurrences, or you can choose a calendar date. When you're done, make sure to click Save. Great. So you've just set your days and times for your recurring meeting. Now let's look at how to find the meeting link and how to set a password. For your learner, you're going to want to change your password to something simple, like read. If you want the video to come on for you and your learner, you can click on here next to video. The waiting room box allows your learner to wait in the waiting room until you give them permission to enter the Zoom meeting. So you can either check or uncheck this. If you uncheck it, it's one less thing that you have to do to get them to enter your meeting room. You can also allow them to join the meeting before you log on. You can also mute your learner upon entry, and then they can unmute themselves, or you can help unmute them. You also have an option to record the meeting onto your computer. Now that we have our meeting days and times, as well as our password set, we're going to click Save. Voila. Now you have your meeting scheduled in your Zoom account. So the next step is to actually send your link to your learner. So here is the invitation link that you're going to want to send. So I'm going to copy and paste this link by holding down my left mouse key and going over the entire link. And then I'm going to hold Control and C at the same time to copy it, or right-click with the mouse pad and click Copy. What you don't want to do is send them this invitation. As you can see, if you copy this meeting invitation, your learner will receive all of this excess information. Where is the meeting link? Where is the password? This might be a little bit more difficult for your learner to decode. So instead, you're just going to send them this link, and then you're also going to type in the passcode for them in your email to your learner. Or if you are messaging them, you can also type in the passcode there as well. To send your meeting link to your learner, you can use email or you can text them. So here I have my email pulled up. I'm going to type in my learner's email address. And then I'm going to paste this link by holding down Control and V, or right-clicking on my mouse pad and clicking paste. And then I'm going to type in the passcode, and the passcode was read. I also like to highlight the important parts of the email for my learners. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bold it, and then I might even make a little yellow highlight background color right here. And then I also remind them on the days that we meet. And now they'll have the meeting link and the passcode. And I'm just going to double check that I sent that message and that the link works. So I'm going to click on the link. Yep, the link works. So they'll have to click Open Zoom Meeting to access the meeting. Now let's look at how to send a Google Calendar invite with the Zoom meeting link and password embedded. The benefit of doing this is that it will automatically let your learner know when class is coming up. If they have the Google Calendar app installed in their phone, which most smartphones today have. Back at your Zoom account, click on Meetings. You'll see that now you have multiple meetings set up with your learner. Click on the first one and click Edit. Make sure you click Edit All Occurrences. And then go back down and click Save. Here, you have an option to add all of these meetings to Google Calendar. And this will also help remind you when your class is coming up. You have to choose a Google account. Now search your Google Calendar for the meeting event. So this is the first meeting event for October 28th. I'm going to click on this and then click on the pencil to edit the event. And then you're going to type in your learner's email address. And then be sure to just simplify the information in the description for your learner here as well. So I'm going to remove the meeting ID, and I'm also going to remove the first sentence, just to make it a little easier for my learner to get the most important information from this email. And finally, I'm going to click Save. And make sure that you're doing this for all of the events, because remember, this is a recurring event. So don't just click Edit for this event. You want all of the events. And it's going to ask you if you would like to send an invitation to the Google Calendar guests, and you're going to click Send. Perfect. Now your learner is going to receive an email asking them to accept this meeting invitation. And then you'll also be notified along with your learner before the occurrence of each of these events. If you want them to be notified multiple times or even earlier, you can always edit it. Okay. And here, you can have Google notify them, let's say an hour before your lesson. You can also add another one. You can have Google email them a day before your lesson. Okay. I wouldn't put too many notifications because then you're just going to be hassling your learner. And then don't forget to always click save and to make sure that you're editing all of the events. And that's it. Great. So now we've looked at how to create a Zoom account. We talked about the difference between a personal meeting ID for instant meetings versus a recurring meeting link. We also looked at how to find the meeting link and password and how to copy and paste it and put it into your Google Calendar invite that you can send to your learner, which will alert them as well as you before your meetings occur. For homework, I want you to choose one of these tasks. You're either going to schedule a recurring weekly meeting and email me the link and password, or you can do a more difficult version of that by sending me a Google Calendar invite with the meeting link and password in the description. This is my email. So if you have any trouble doing so, you feel free to email me and I can try and help you troubleshoot. Thank you so much for joining us today. See you at the next webinar.